Have you ever wondered if there's a grand design for your life? Whether you call it God, the universe, the divine, or any term that resonates with you, even if God doesn't feel like the right word, how do you know if something greater is guiding you? How can you tell if you're on the right path and that your purpose is unfolding exactly as it's meant to? If these questions have crossed your mind, rest assured, you are not alone. There are signs, subtle yet powerful, that signal the universe aligning in your favor, placing you precisely where you need to be. The first profound sign is this: you awaken to the realization that you are a spiritual being. We've all heard the phrase, "You are not your body," but how many of us truly grasp its depth? So consumed are we by the physical world, the 3D reality we see, touch, and experience through our senses, that we often forget there's a deeper dimension to who we are. At our core, we are energy, subatomic particles vibrating at incredible speeds. And this energy isn't random. It's spirit. The very fabric of our existence is woven from divine energy. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Max Planck revealed this truth when he discovered that everything, even the smallest atom, is condensed energy vibrating at high frequencies. When you embrace the understanding that you are more than a physical form, you open yourself to profound intuition and spiritual guidance that can steer your life in ways beyond imagination. Next, you'll begin to perceive the universe as inherently friendly. Albert Einstein once said that the most important decision you'll ever make is whether you believe you live in a benevolent or hostile universe. Viewing life through the lens of hostility keeps you trapped in a mindset where the world feels perpetually against you, as though obstacles exist solely to hinder you. But when you choose to see the universe as friendly, you realize that every challenge, every setback, is part of your growth. You come to understand that everything happening in your life is ultimately for your benefit, even when it doesn't seem so. A friendly universe means trusting that you are loved and supported. It's a reality where your dreams are possible, where fulfillment awaits, and where divine guidance is always available to lead you where you need to go. This perspective has the power to transform your reality, opening doors you never knew existed. Choosing faith over fear is another unmistakable sign. Fear is a belief in something that hasn't happened yet, often rooted in false evidence, imagined worst-case scenarios that haven't materialized. Faith, on the other hand, is believing in what you cannot yet see. It's trusting in the invisible, in something greater than yourself. When you choose faith over fear, you step forward even when the path ahead is unclear, knowing the universe will provide, and that your dreams are aligned with a higher plan. Fear may try to hold you back, but faith propels you forward, assuring you that, no matter what happens, everything is unfolding perfectly for you. As you start recognizing these signs, you'll notice the universe responding in extraordinary ways. Divine synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, doors opening just when you least anticipate them, all align seamlessly with your goals. It's as though the universe begins conspiring in your favor. When you live from this place of awareness, blessings flow effortlessly, and life begins to feel easier, more harmonious. So how do you know if there's a divine plan for you? The signs are clear. You sense the presence of something greater guiding you. You view the universe as an ally. You choose faith over fear, and you witness miraculous events, confirming you're on the right path. The universe is constantly sending messages, and when you're open to receiving them, the plan unfolds in ways that leave you in awe. In life, we often face a simple yet profound choice: faith or fear. Building your life on faith opens you to a world of infinite possibilities. Faith doesn't rely on visible evidence. In fact, the absence of evidence can sometimes indicate that something far greater than you can imagine is on its way. Faith allows you to see beyond the limitations of your current reality. It refuses to let today's struggles or obstacles dictate your thoughts or define your future. It's trusting that something greater than yourself is guiding you, something more powerful than the challenges before you. Faith empowers you to take the leap, even when the full picture isn't clear. The belief that if you seek first the kingdom of God, all things will be added unto you, isn't merely a religious statement. It's a universal law. It's a promise that when you trust in a higher power, everything you need will come to you in its perfect timing. Faith is about knowing the universe has your back, that a divine plan is at work, even when you don't fully understand how it's unfolding. Imagine having a dream, a business you want to start, a place you wish to move to, a goal you're determined to achieve. You may not know how it will happen, and the fear of failure might loom large. But faith is about moving forward anyway, trusting that the universe is conspiring to help you, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Faith is believing in what is unseen, understanding that the reality we perceive is only a fraction of what exists. Our visible world is just a small piece of a much larger picture, and faith is the bridge connecting us to the unseen realm. It's an acknowledgement that you are more than a physical body. You are a spiritual being with limitless potential, created in the image of the divine. But faith isn't passive. It requires surrender, letting go of control, and trusting that even when things don't go as planned, it's all part of the journey. Sometimes we interpret setbacks as punishment. But what if they're actually the universe preparing you for something better? Perhaps what seems like failure is merely a springboard, guiding us toward our true path. When life doesn't unfold as we expect, it's easy to feel punished or believe we've made a misstep. But often, the challenges we face are precisely what we need to transform ourselves. Life's lessons aren't just about what we achieve, they're about who we become along the way. So ask yourself, who am I becoming through this experience? What is life trying to teach me right now? I learned this firsthand during my freshman year of college. I didn't follow the traditional route. I asked questions no one, kept believing in the unseen forces working for my highest good, knowing they were shaping my purpose. That unwavering faith carried me through the toughest moments, and eventually my efforts paid off. The lessons I learned revealed a profound truth. Life isn't about what we gain, it's about who we become. Faith isn't just about believing in what we can see. It's about trusting the invisible forces guiding us toward our destiny. Take a deep breath, trust the process, and step into your power. What's the best thing that could happen if you choose faith over fear? The possibilities are limitless. Every time I faced fear, I took a bold step forward, trusting something greater was leading me. There was a moment when I left college, uncertain of the future, but driven by an unshakable sense of inspiration. Each time I encountered a challenge, I prayed for clarity. I don't know how, but please transform my mind and show me the way. Without fail, the path always opened up. This truth became clear as I embarked on writing books, hosting seminars, and pursuing a vision. At one point, I thought I needed to enter the university speaking circuit because it seemed. Every time I faced fear, I took a bold step forward, trusting something greater was leading me. There was a moment when I left college, uncertain of the future, but driven by an unshakable sense of inspiration. Each time I encountered a challenge, I prayed for clarity. I don't know how, but please transform my mind and show me the way. Without fail, the path always opened up. This truth became clear as I embarked on writing books, hosting seminars, and pursuing a vision. At one point, I thought I needed to enter the university speaking circuit because it seemed like the safest way to make money. I hired a high-profile motivational coach who promised to get me there. Unfortunately, he ran off with my money, and at first it felt like the worst thing that could happen. But looking back, I realized something. I didn't want to be a university speaker at all. Why was I chasing something just because it seemed profitable? I was a college dropout. It was a wake-up call. I needed to follow my true passion, not just chase money. I asked myself a powerful question. What inspires me? What do I truly want? And as I lay there frustrated, the answer came clearly. I wanted to create videos on YouTube. I wanted to build online courses, teaching in my own way rather than conforming to an outdated system. I wanted to create content I genuinely believed in. So I made a decision. I dove headfirst into YouTube. Fast forward a few years. Today, I have millions of views across multiple channels, thousands of subscribers and courses impacting people worldwide. These were the results of aligning with what inspired me. What followed surpassed everything I could have imagined. Success on a level I never thought possible. Looking back now, 24 years later, the same people who criticized me, the ones who called me non-essential or accused me of taking the easy route, their careers were wiped out during a major economic shift. But mine only grew stronger because I had already transitioned online before the world forced everyone to adapt. That's a perfect example of how God or the universe is always ahead of us, guiding us if we stay rooted in faith instead of fear. I share this not just as a story, but as a reminder. When you take that leap of faith and align with your true purpose, the universe will support you, even in ways you can't yet see. And when you trust that everything is working for your highest good, it will. If you've ever experienced doubt or fear, I encourage you to surrender and trust that the universe has a plan for you. I'd love to hear your own stories of manifestation or moments of synchronicity. Share them in the comments. Your story might even appear in a future episode. And if you ever find yourself doubting, feeling discouraged, or questioning whether what you're doing is truly working, I recommend using my free success hypnosis audio. It was a game changer for me. Whenever I doubted myself, felt stuck, or was overwhelmed, I listened to it, reprogramming my mind and surrendering my dreams to a higher power. I thanked God for blessing me, for filling my life with abundance. It helped me shift from fear to faith, from doubt to certainty. It's free, and I've made it available to you right now. Just click the link below. Use it to start reprogramming your mind and transforming your reality. Remember, before the world has a chance to brainwash you with negativity, make sure you're rewiring your mind with positivity and abundance. Trust me, this will change your life.